Are you familiar with this type of tree? It's called a winter plum because it unusually blooms in winter. It comes into bloom in early January, according to the traditional Chinese almanac, which divides the year into 24 solar terms. Each solar term is 15 to 16 days long. The 24 solar terms have been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization since 2016 as Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. The solar term in early to mid-January is called Xiaohan in Chinese, in which Xiao means small and Han indicates cold. However, Xiaohan doesn't mean just a little cold, because the weather is actually very cold in early to mid-January. What Xiaohan really represents is when the weather is getting colder but hasn't reached the lowest temperature yet. The best English translation is probably nippy weather, because a nip is smaller than a bite, and therefore closer to the literal meaning of the xiao in Xiaohan. The solar term in early to mid-January usually includes a traditional Chinese holiday that marks the anniversary of Buddha's enlightenment on the 8th of the 12th lunar month. On this day, Chinese people will customarily eat porridge made of 8 different ingredients in memory of Buddha. Actually, warm porridge is good for the entire solar term named Xiaohan, which starts when the sun reaches the celestial longitude of 285 degrees. It may be January 5th, January 6th, or January 7th. Like other solar terms, this one can be divided into 3 parts. Each part is 5 to 6 days long. The first part of the solar term in early to mid-January is when wild geese migrate north. The second part is when magpies begin to build their nests. The third part is when pheasants start to sing. Surprisingly, nature is already reviving during this time of year, despite the cold weather. That explains why winter plum trees burst into bloom in early January, followed by camellia and the paper white narcissus, also known as Chinese sacred lilies. More flowers will be blooming in even colder weather during the next solar term, which will be featured in the next video of the seasonal living series on this channel. Please stay tuned. In the meantime, why not decorate your living room with a vase of winter flowers?